So if you look at every one of these videos that we put out that's done by AI, they look so real, right? And the thing is, people don't believe it. People don't believe like it's done by AI. But I'm telling you this, right? Like 90% of my revenue is to sell these content, these creative, to the brands. I'm not in the business of teaching people how to make them, right? So if that's how I make a living, how the fuck can it be fake, right? I can't monetize something like that to the public, right? And the thing is, right, I'm corporate now, right? So I've been upgraded. So I have to like be very careful about like cursing and shit. Cause like, listen, once you become like corporate, once they upgrade to like Adidas, Nike, you gotta be careful with your contracts. So I can't just keep saying like the N-words like I used to, okay? So let me talk about why. It's like almost like every single month, right? We gotta raise our prices. The thing is, the API credits is keep going up, okay? And it's not stopping, okay? And let me explain to you why it's not stopping. Since the summer of 2025, that is the peak of LLMs. That means it's not getting any smarter, okay? These machines are not getting any smarter. What they are doing now is just making the UI or making like the use case, like how normies can use these machines easier, but they are stupid. They're still like, there haven't been a single update where they are smarter, okay? But since these companies cannot keep these API credits sustainable, right? Because they're still losing money, they have to raise it. They have to raise these credits. They have to make these very expensive, okay? And on top of this, right, supply demand, right? If I have much more demanding for these type of stuff, right, I have to raise the price. On top of this, I have a talent problem, okay? That means I can't get enough talent to make these type of content. So these quantities of outputs I'm restrained, okay? I can't, like for example, if we can only make 3,000 a month, I can't just make the next one we can make 6,000. It's not possible, okay? So that's why prices are going up, okay? And I want to speak on automations, okay? I've tried automated. I tried automating this whole entire process. It doesn't work. And let me explain to you why it doesn't work. And why automated, like fully automated production doesn't work. I'm losing breath right now. I've been running, so. And let me explain to you why it doesn't work, right? I try to do this every type of way. I tried this, it doesn't work. The reason it doesn't work is this allowed to go into a ad that's considered a winning ad, okay? That means directing the video, camera footage, camera movements, okay? The script, okay? The lighting, how it feels up the entire, all these things that are being put together. Okay, if you look at the videos that I put out, it's very crispy, right? It's very, like, the sounds are very crispy. It feels very smooth, and the quality are like top notch. That's because we spent a lot of money to get these things right, okay? And these things are not just settings, okay? How you move the angles and what you do with these things, it has to go back to, can you make a winning ad? Not just by using technology, it's by just making a video that gets eyeballs and sells the product, okay? Until you get that part, then you can talk about like making it with technology, right? Because a lot of people nowadays, they think, well, we could just make 100 of these videos and it will sell the product. Like, might as well do like 100, right? 100 videos, might as well, they might have like a couple winning videos in 100. No, if you don't know how to make a winning ad, you can make 1,000. There wouldn't be a single one that's considered like a winning ad. So bulk, large automation doesn't work. It only works for like filling out stat sheets. Like if your company needs to hit like a certain quota of like content and you need to go find somebody to make these content, that's what it does. It doesn't really make any money. I don't think it, like bulk production doesn't really make that much money. I don't think so. Because the real money is when these videos get sales, not the quantity, okay? So and we have like tons of people where they want us to make AI slots, like thousands of these things. It just wouldn't make us money in the long term, okay? Because, yeah, sure, we can get like a couple thousand projects here and there, but those companies is not gonna make any money in the long term. And it's a waste of time. I'm not in a business where it's a low margin business. I'm not in a business for that, okay? I'm in a business of high margin and high potential, okay? And really talented people. It's very important, very talented people. That's what I'm in the business for, okay? I'm running out of fucking breath. Yeah, because this is what happens when you sit in front of a computer 18 hours a day, okay? And you can't even keep up just running a couple miles. But yeah, that's pretty much it.